Hey you, Meowkaiser coming at you today with another patch rundown. Today we're looking at the 8.5.00 updates that's set to be released on September 23rd, so pretty soon. They always do this like the day before. It drives me nuts. I wish they would give us like a week's time to look at it, but whatever. So we have the new skins being added. Rebel Lee Dylin honestly looks a lot like her Hoodlum skin. It's just kind of like the same vibe, so I feel like less people will be buying from this. So we'll see. Not too important, honestly. House Call Kathy getting live 2D is pretty neat, though. Aglaya Pass being changed from weekly to daily. I don't know how to feel about this yet. I feel like they're pushing people to play this game every single day. I feel like that's the whole purpose of it. So, eh. We'll see how much time is expected out of us to finish the daily quests because the weekly quests you could realistically finish. Uh, so a couple of things to mention. If you're playing on iOS, they're actually telling you to delete your app currently so that you can re-download the game when this change goes live. So make sure you do that. Uh, Chances are they probably found out there's like a bunch of issues if you try using the actual updater. So make sure you delete the game and then reinstall it. We got Cadet Fiora. A lot of people are excited over that. I don't care about the monologue. And Dogfighter's kind of funny, kind of a mention to Hyunwoo, even though Hyunwoo doesn't even hit SS that easily. I feel like this should be renamed to Vital Crasher, but that's just me. I'll check out the voice packs, see if they're any good. I really want to check out the Jackie voice packs because I really like Korean Jackie's voice actor. Anyway, now for the balance changes that people actually care about. So Kathy, D to D plus, no other changes. So this is something that I've been asking for a year now. I feel like Kathy never had an upside for being the only random mastery character in the game. So this is a welcome change. A couple people are complaining that too many people are D plus, but I feel like so basically the issue with changing characters to D plus is that they really should have just made every character D plus. They shouldn't have been doing it slowly like this. Doing it slowly like this is just irritating because whoever you change to D plus ends up becoming OP right away. And is like just make everyone D plus. This is ridiculous. If you want to accelerate the game, just do that. That's how I feel. I feel like D plus Kathy is not going to be very relevant to most people because most people suck at Kathy. Another thing to note is that I feel like in higher level lobbies, she'll actually be able to fight off Aya, so that's a significant deal. So we'll be able to see some variety in higher level lobbies, which is nice. Sylvia got buffed, so now her maximum number of stacks is 3, and her crit rate bonus per stack is 23%. So 23, then 46, then 69%. Nice. So before it was 68% at 4 stacks, so this is just an all-out buff. She'll have way better stamina control because another thing that she gets at max stacks is that every time she searches in that area, it only costs 2 stamina. So we'll be seeing Sylvia's moving around a lot more. Sylvia was already strong. I should mention that Remiao's Sylvia was particularly scary to high-level players because that player would consistently hit you for 145 damage with Blitz. So I feel like with this change, we'll be seeing more Sylvia players. We'll see what happens. Most people suck at Sylvia, but with this change, I feel like more people will more easily be able to take advantage of how her kit works. Camilla, this change has been long time wanted. Duende channeling time reduced to 2 seconds. Effect duration is halved, but the cooldown's at 50 seconds. Honestly, my takeaway from this is that channeling time should be 1 second. 2 seconds is way too long in this game. That's just how I feel. Especially when like Bianca gets a 1 second channel, but Camilo has to wait 2 seconds still. Like, come on, just move it to 1 second. Bianca got tweaked. HP consumed per stack is 2, but her damage formula makes her so that she deals more damage early, but scales worse into the late game at 0 stacks. But allegedly, you can just keep doing stacks to help deal some damage. So that's kind of the basic idea, but so my initial takeaway from this is that she is 100% nerfed at low level because she is a low level pub stomper, so that's kind of nice. Uh, I think she's still going to have the same problem at high level where she's just going to get outscaled like she has been always. She never does well in high level. Once people start hitting SS, Bianca's damage just starts falling off. The only time I ever see Bianca players win is if they're fridging a bunch, but at that point you can win on any character. Why do you need to be playing Bianca? So I'm not convinced that this is a buff for high level Biancas. If anything, I'm fairly convinced it's a nerf, but it's also entirely possible it does nothing for her in high level. But in low level, she's definitely nerfed. That's kind of my takeaway from this patch. Uh, if you like this kind of stuff, please leave us like and a subscribe, maybe a comment. It helps a lot with the search algorithm. And another thing to note is I have some merch. You can find that in the description below. I have t-shirts, mugs, phone cases. If you wanted to support me, but you didn't want to just give me money, you want to get something else out of it, that's a good way to help me out. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.